I'm Spaztastic. Welcome to Spaztastic TV. On today's episode, we're going to have another episode of Dollar Tree crap. So what I got today is some non-filler content and Ashton style, other than I stand off to the side of the camera instead of it behind it because I don't have freakishly long arms. However, the first thing that I have is a calendar. Never go wrong with a calendar. Guess I could aim the camera up so you can see the fucking studio lighting in the background. Doesn't the lights match? I have a beanie. Can never go wrong with a beanie. It's fleece lined. Got that because it's fucking November. And most of the stuff that's going to be on today's episode is going to actually be toys because it's not really in depth. But I found this beautiful little thing here. I got the Fandango. I mean, not every day you find a model of the car you drive every day, even though this is some chess piece set of cars. I mean, I should have looked for the rest of these. Anyhow, jump cut. Now it turns out I actually needed that beanie because it's actually quite fucking cold down here. However, since I do this in the spirit of Ashton's channel, I know he's actually done these, but not exactly a Street Fighter Chun-Li. I had to do that. Anyhow, these things are actually 100% die-cast metal because, we want people to choke on these and die. I don't care if it says 3+, they will find a way to choke and die on it. Alright, let's open it up. Oh, goddamn. It's deceptively heavy. And I can see why it's quite cheap. It's made out of zinc, obviously. Focus. Focus. There we go. You can see it's doing the face tracking thing, but you can see that the paint job on it isn't quite necessarily the world's greatest. Oh, well, the camera does have a macro mode. It finally went into it. But yeah, no, I mean, into Street Fighter. I was going to find the one of the other chick that was on there. Was it Camry or something like that? Please feel free to correct me in the comment section. I did not have a lot of old video games. Let's set that back here where you can barely see it. Because it really is that small. I mean, you can see size compared to my Donald Trump size hands. Anyhow, jump cut. Any of you remember these? You always knew somebody that had one of these, a little cap gun. However, if you're going to buy a cap gun at the dollar store, you got to make sure you can find it with these things. Because, as it says on the packaging somewhere, along with a jump cut, not included. Anyhow, jump cut. Yeah, that is obviously crap. What you can't really see is the amount of smoke that is just magically going right to my face. Anyhow, I got two more little items here that require there's some assembly required, but I thought they were quite neat, so there it went off. Like how you're more than capable of seeing what I'm doing in the background. Oh, I guess I got to position my hands just right. Which that was off by the microphone, weirdly. But I found these little Erector by Meccano set things that obviously it takes a little bit of imagination to get that as a car, can't even pronounce that, or a biplan. Obviously it's in two different languages, I just realized. I wonder what two different languages that would be. Okay, there's a picture of a red tiger thing with a triangle here. I don't know what that means. Is that okay, apparently they're not in... I thought they were in Spanish for some reason. No, they're in French. Hitu. I know this is made in China. But anyhow, I guess we could remember to bring a pocket knife. Of which I have one on me at all times. Used to have a Leatherman. But thanks to a hockey game and security rules, that went in the garbage. $30 in the garbage. You get a little bag of what looks like random fasteners and hardware. Hopefully the rest of that was all in frame. It probably was. I'm just not paying attention to the screen because why should I? I thought these were going to be like little rubber tires, but however, let's jump cut to having it put together. Well, as you can tell, may not have looked like the easiest thing to put together, along with me and my Donald Trump-sized fucking hands. Apparently they're fatter than an 8-year-old's would be, because that's what the recommended age for this thing is. But if you can tell well, I guess the colors are right for it, even though that plastic's a little bit gray. I thought the little wing thing on the back was supposed to be black, but, you know, if I was an 8-year-old and somebody handed me this, I'd be the happiest fucking person on the planet. But seeing as that I've put it together slightly crooked, I guess it actually looks kind of cooler if everything's all tilted back or something. I don't know. Like, you can get creative with it. However, I have another one. Not going to do a fast motion shot. It just fell apart. Whatever. I guess I could tighten the bolts with this fucking god-awful little fucking wrench that just makes me absolutely hate out-of-focus shots. Focus. Greenbrier International, you fucking dicks. They own the Dollar Tree, by the way. Anyhow, let's get to the next one, which is a biplane, which I'll just fucking jump cut to maybe putting that together so, you know, save my knees from having to bend over in an awkward position. But my head is nice and toasty. Okay, so probably a good thing I didn't film me putting this one together, because whereas this one actually looks kind of neat. I don't think I missed anything. According to the picture, I didn't miss anything. I think an 8-year-old would have had a brain aneurysm trying to figure this out, because I actually ended up having to put the little bolts in the top and the bottom on backwards, because, well, the instructions are, they tell you where things go, but they're about as vague as humanly fucking possible. So, whereas these are still cool. I had a lot of fun actually putting these two little cars together. The car actually rolls quite well, and it can do little stunts if you hit it the right way. You can 3-wheel it, you can throw it in the scrap metal bin, whatever the fuck you feel like doing. This one I couldn't get the top bolt on the wing a little bit tight, so it wobbles a little bit. If it didn't have this washer right here, it's supposed to look like a spinning propeller. It could be one of those gyroplane things that they had in World War II that the Japanese and Russians used periodically. Oh, that didn't come from the dollar store. As for this, I actually just went off first try. This cap gun's pretty well fucking god-awful. Classic Cars calendar. Beanie. And the Fandango with the rook thing on it. Dodge Durango, but it says Fandango. I don't know. I've seen Dodge Durango model, had to have it. This is crap. Don't waste your money. Hope you enjoyed this, because, you know, I figured I'd put out a little bit of content that you could enjoy, that wasn't fucking lazy, opportunistic dash cam content. Well, where'd that little metal Chun-Li figure go? There it is. There it is. With its god-awful paint job. Cool idea. Terrible paint job. But anyhow, I am fantastic. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I can come up with some more content in the future. Yeah. Hopefully dash cam videos don't become a mainstay on this channel again. Don't want that. Anyhow, that techno music will play now.